And the saga continues. Y'all, I'm about to go take my car to the shop. And it's pretty cold outside. So I'm about to wrap up. And yeah, hopefully they won't have it long. I'm sure they won't, but we'll see. Y'all, so I just dropped my car off at Athens Muffler for them to replace my converter. But the good thing about this, well, let me say, the good thing about where I live, I'm like really close to a lot of stuff. Even though it's not like any sidewalks for me to walk, I can, like, Athens Muffler is on the other side of this building. Walmart is right there, and I stay, well, I have to show you later, but like, I stay like right across the street from Walmart. Like, I could have called somebody to come pick me up because it's cold, but I mean, it's just easier to walk, you know? Walmart is like literally right there behind me. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? Yeah. Walmart is literally right there. I walk fast anyway, so it took me like 5 minutes.
When this boy meets world.
Oh, the shop just called me and said they done with my car. Now listen at this. I dropped my car off at like a little after 9 o'clock, and it's 12:45 now. They called me like 20 minutes ago, and they was just like, yeah, we got you ready. Pep Boys could never. Matter of fact, Pep Boys takes 3-4 hours to change my oil. So I'm walking now to go get my car, and we'll see how I do. And it's still warmed up like 20 degrees outside. Sun shining all in my eye and things. But yeah, it's a pretty day now. It was cold this morning. But it's a nice little walk now. All right, y'all. So the first crank, since it's fixed, it sounds a little different. I'll know a little more. I'll know a little more when I take it down the road. Oh yeah, she right. I'm mashing on the gas, letting up. Mashing on the gas, letting up. Yeah, I'm in business. So now that I know that I have my car fixed, this is gonna buy me some time in my vehicle search. But let me tell y'all, so last week I went to the Toyota dealership to go look at the cars that they had on the lot. Like, I've been kind of doing my research. I looked at the inventory that they had online. And sometimes, you know, a lot of the inventory is not listed online that it is on the lot. So I was just like, you know, let me just go on up there. So walk up, I looked at the used Tacomas first. Mostly they had 2020 models and 2021 models, but they didn't come with a warranty or whatever. And then too, they were kind of like the same price as like the newer models. Like, so I was just like, nah, let me just go look at the newer models or whatever. So I go look at the new models. A salesman comes out and greets me. And I asked him, I said, you know, by chance, do you guys still have any 2022s on inventory? And he goes, no, they don't make those no more. Completely understand that. You know, 2023, I know it's a new model, but I'm just thinking, you know, y'all would have had some in inventory. So anyways, let that go. We took we test drove. I was able to test drive one of the basic Toyota Tacomas that they had on the lot. It was a 4-door. And when I say y'all basic, like basic, it still had a key that you stick in the ignition. Like, that's how basic it was. The alloy wheels, like no type of special, like just flat out basic, which was fine to me. I just want something reliable to get me from point A to point B. I'm good. I don't need all the bells and whistles. So we test drove it, came back, and I was just like, hey, let's go in and let's talk some numbers or whatever. He was just like, okay, cool. So we went in, he took my driver's license and whatever, and went to the back and brought out this sheet. And well, first he asked me, was I gonna put anything down? I didn't have any intentions on putting anything down because I know my credit's good. And it really don't make that. I mean, I wasn't going to put a whole much down, like a lot down to make that big of a difference. So I was just like, nah, I'm not going to worry about it. So he went to the back, grabbed the paper, came back with some numbers for 48 months, 60 months, and 72 months or whatever. And let's just say, and I'll have, you know what? I need to go in the house. Let me show you the paper. So he gave me this printout, and on it originally, because this is the second printout, he had 48 months, 60 months, and I think 72 months. But like, y'all, for a base model Toyota Tacoma. Like, look at the price. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I'll tell you in a minute why he added the 75 months on. But I just thought, like, you are out of your mind. Like, look at the price. Now, this is the, MSRP or whatever. They were not letting up off of it. Hey, y'all. So I was editing the video and I discovered that I left out like 2 nuggets in there that were really important. But one reason he brought that other paper back and changed it to 75 months was because we talked about like what my payment range was, like what I wanted it to be. And I told him between like $500 and $700. And so he went back and recalculated and brought the paper out with 75 months. But I'm like, I don't want to pay for a car for 75 months. And then 2, those prices, what I didn't tell y'all, those prices had the APR, the rate calculated into it. And so I asked him, I was just like, well, what kind of rate is this based off of? And he really couldn't give me an exact number. All he said was, well, this is based off someone who has excellent credit. And I'm like, that really doesn't tell me anything, which I was planning on financing through my bank anyway. But yeah. So when he showed me that printout, I was just like, I was still kind of uneasy. And I asked him, because like I said, I looked online, I looked at the deals and stuff, and they had a special or a deal, discount, whatever, listed on their website that they offer discounts and deals to people that work at plants. I work at a manufacturing facility or plant, if you will, or whatever. So I'm just like, well, maybe I can get a discount through this, some type of discount. And so the guy told me, I asked him about it, and the guy was just like, well, no, we only offer this because of COVID, which I don't understand what that has to do with a discount. But his words, because of COVID, we only offer the discount to Toyota employees. So like there's like 2 Toyota plants in my area. Like you have like Toyota and then Toyota Mazda. But I was just like, that makes no sense. And if that's the case, y'all need to remove that from your website. I don't know. I just think $800 a month, because I don't want to go past 60, but I think $800 a month is kind of insane for a base model truck. The guy, I was just like, well, I'm gonna have to sleep on this, and knowing good and well I wasn't coming back. But so he was just like, well, what can we do to get you out of the door with this, car? And I'm like, y'all gonna have to come down on the price. Like, that's crazy. I don't know. Y'all, like I said, this is my first time like going and actually talking to a dealer or whatever. So I really didn't know what to expect. Definitely wasn't expecting that, $800, but I don't know. The hunt continues though.